Australia. It's already been 2 years now since I went down under. My journey started in February 2024 and it was the most amazing time in my life. And yeah, I still think about Australia every day and I really miss it. Hello and welcome to a new video. My name is Seth, I'm from Germany, but I spent a semester abroad in Australia and traveled around the country. In this video I want to talk about 5 things that I miss about Australia, so let's go. The University of Sydney was the reason why I traveled to Australia, because I wanted to spend a semester abroad there. And it was really an amazing time. Studying in Australia is so different from studying in Germany. And of course, the classes and everything were great. But what I really miss is also the amazing campus of the University of Sydney. It was the most amazing campus I've ever visited. There was so much to do, so much to see, and all the impressive buildings. Lots of the buildings were old-fashioned, and actually some of the buildings looked like they're from Hogwarts, like from Harry Potter, like the Great Hall. It was actually even called Great Hall. And the quadrangle, it really looked like out of Hogwarts, and it was also a great place to hang around. And in the beginning it was also the place to meet new people and get a lot of introduction stuff there. So yeah, the quadrangle is definitely a great place, and not just only old-fashioned buildings, also a lot of modern buildings that look like they're from the future, like the law building, but also Fisher Library. It's also a great place to study, but there are also like chill out places there. There were also lots of restaurants and even a bar, the Manning Bar. There was also the party in the Welcome Week, which was really great there. Even the museum was included there, and yeah, great museum about history and everything. It was just great to spend time on the campus, to hang around there, to meet new people, and it's just an amazing place. And it was not just about the classes there, they were great, but there was also a lot of going on aside from classes. For example, the USU was pretty great. There was the food hub where you can get free food, but also like free lunch and all that stuff. So also join the USU if you go to the University of Sydney. But also a great thing were clubs and societies. Clubs were more sports clubs, and societies are about almost everything you can be interested in. For example, I was part of the marketing and the influencer society. Clubs and societies are also pretty great to meet new people. There's free food and you have like workshops and learn about the topic you're interested in. So this was also a great thing to spend your time and yeah, spend even more time on the campus. And the whole study experience at the University of Sydney was so great. So if you have the chance to study abroad at the University of Sydney, you should definitely do this. It's a great uni, it's a great thing, and yeah, I really miss the University of Sydney and the amazing campus. Studying abroad was not just about studying, it was also about socializing, meeting new people and making friends. And this maybe is the thing I miss the most, because this made my time in Australia, my study abroad time, my time at the University of Sydney so special. All the people I met. I stayed in the student accommodation Queen Mary building, and this was also the first time I stayed in the student accommodation, so this was all new for me. But this was actually a great experience, and the Queen Mary building is just a great place, especially because I met there new people almost every day, especially in the beginning, and there were people from all around the world, lots of international people. I met people, of course, from Australia, from the US, from Spain, France, Germany. And it was so great and interesting to talk to these people and learn more about their culture and what they are doing in Australia, and yeah, making new friends. And actually I made lots of friends there, and with some of the friends I actually started traveling after the semester. It was just a great experience, and there was always something going on. Parties on the rooftop, parties in the Sky Lounge, parties in the basement, or just a gathering in the basement where we were just talking, hanging around, having fun and going to the club after that. So the student life was really special, and all these people made it so special, and this is also what I really miss. I miss all my friends. I also want to talk a little bit about the Queen Mary building, because I also really miss this place. It will always be in my heart because it was such a great place. And my favorite place in the Queen Mary building was definitely the rooftop there, because on sunny days you can just hang around there, chill in the sun. And this was also the place where I met all the new people in the beginning, because I started in summer semester. So yeah, it was a great place to socialize and everything. And what I also really miss is like cooking on the rooftop with my friends, because there was also a kitchen. And what made cooking so special there is because you can see the skyline of Sydney from the rooftop, and it's just a beautiful view, and you just cook and eat there, and everything just tastes better with this view. And after that you can just chill in the sun, hang around there. And this is also a thing I really miss. I mean, the Sky Lounge was also a really great place, but the rooftop was so amazing. Student life, meeting new people, Queen Mary building, all things that will be in my heart, and I really miss. Maybe I miss these things the most. One of the greatest things in Australia are, of course, the beaches, and I really miss going to the beach. I mean, in Germany there are technically beaches, but I'm not living close to the beach, and I'm just going to the beach on vacation when I go to Spain or other places in Europe. But in Australia the beaches were so close, and it was almost possible to go to the beach every day. The beaches were so amazing, especially also the beaches around Sydney, because I lived and studied in Sydney. I love the beach. The beach is one of my favorite places in the world, so it was just amazing. I mean, I didn't went to the beach every day, but me and my friends at least went to the beach once a week, and our beach day was usually the Sunday, and it wasn't like each day beach day, but each week beach week, which was still great. And I really miss our beach day. There were so many amazing beaches like Coogee Beach, Bronte Beach. I think Bondi Beach is a little bit overrated and mainstream, but yeah, lots of really great beaches. Also Palm Beach. I wasn't swimming there, but I was there at the end. And I don't forget about my Manly beach day, because this was the most special beach day, and it's the thing I miss the most. We started in Sydney Harbour and took the ferry to Manly. On our way we had a fantastic view from the ocean, from the water, at the Sydney Opera House. Behind us there was the skyline, and then we arrived in Manly. And Manly is like its own thing, a little beach town with surfer and beach vibe. It's an amazing place, and also the beach there is really great. The beach day was really great because it was so nice to just sit in the sand, chill in the sun, maybe have fries at the beach, and then go into the water and fight with the waves. Usually the waves were really strong, so I wasn't really able to really swim there. It was still a lot of fun, and it was always a great experience. And after that we usually also had fish and chips in Manly Harbour, or ice cream at McDonald's in Coogee Beach. And another special thing in Manly is, of course, Shelley Beach. It's really close to Manly Beach, and it's like a little bay with sand made of shells. There I was actually able to swim a little bit, and it's also a great place to just hang around. But from Manly you can also go up north to the northern beaches like Freshwater and Kulka Beach. And these are the most beautiful and best beaches around Sydney. Not that many tourists, and it was just great. Usually after our beach day, or to end our beach day, we stayed there for the sunset. I saw the sunset in Kulka Beach, but also at Shelley Beach, which was really amazing. And when it was dark we took the ferry back to Sydney and saw the illuminated Opera House and the skyline again. So this was really a perfect day in Sydney, a perfect beach day. Something that I would just show people when they come with me when I go to Sydney the next time. It's something you have to do. I also have to mention Byron Bay, because there the beaches look like they're in paradise. But I also really liked the beaches in Gold Coast. There was this long promenade you can walk around, which was so great, and also this long beachfront. And there I was actually at the beach every day, and I also did my morning beach run, which was amazing. And right after my run I went into the water. So many great experiences, so many great memories, and yeah, I really miss the beaches in Australia, or going to the beach in Australia. The Sydney Opera House is the most famous landmark in Sydney, and maybe the most famous building in all Australia, because if I would ask a German what is the most famous building in Australia, they would immediately say it's the Sydney Opera House. And it's true, it's a really great and impressive building. I'm so thankful that I was able to see it with my own eyes, and I just miss chilling at the Opera House, hanging around there, just seeing this building at the ocean. It was always great. It was really amazing when I took the train to Circular Quay, and when the train arrived in Circular Quay, I had a great view of Sydney Harbour and then also the Opera House. When I stepped out of the train and the train station, I could walk around Sydney Harbour and really had this impressive view of the Sydney Opera House. And it was just always stunning to see this building right in front of me. And this was really the feeling, yeah, I'm really in Sydney now. I'm really in Australia. And when I think about this, I'm kind of thinking this can't be real. I wasn't really there, but I was really there and I saw this impressive building with my own eyes. And it was such an overwhelming feeling to just be there and hang around there with great ocean views. Maybe in television or in videos it doesn't look like this, and maybe for you Australians or people from Sydney it's just a usual thing, but I never took it for granted. It was always great. And at the Sydney Opera House is actually another famous icon. It's Benny the Seal. He is chilling down at the ocean at the steps of the Sydney Opera House. He is also a really cute guy and also a great attraction. The Opera House was always a big part of my exploring time during my arts and culture tour. When I went to the Art Gallery of New South Wales and then to the Botanic Gardens, I ended my day at the Sydney Opera House, at the steps there. And also when I did my harbour walk from Darling Harbour to Sydney Harbour, I ended my day at the Sydney Opera House and saw the sunset and the skyline and everything. Also doing Vivid Sydney, it was beautifully illuminated with a light show on top. So the Sydney Opera House is really a great building and I really miss hanging around there, spending time there, chilling there, and it's such a big part of the city and such an iconic building, and I can't believe I was really there. Just great memories. Life in Australia was just different for me, and I would say better. It was really great there. Of course, also I was exploring and discovering new things almost every day. Everything was new for me and it was just great to walk around the cities and see new things. And it's also because the beaches and the ocean were so close. The fresh air, the good weather, the sun, and it's kind of the cliche, but Australians have a really more chilled and laid-back lifestyle, and I was really feeling this, and it's a thing I really miss, how this life was there. I mean, it's not easy going for everyone in Australia, but it was for me, and maybe it is for lots of people. Of course it's because of the great weather and also the atmosphere, the overall vibe, and also these beach towns. The cities were great, the fresh air, the water. It was really amazing, and everything also worked better in Australia in my opinion. Like the public transport were on time and worked really good. It was much easier to just have this tap on tap off system with your credit card, and actually no cash, almost no cash payment there, which made life more easy. And also the cities were much cleaner than cities in Germany. I would say they were really so clean. And this was also a great thing with lots of parks, lots of things to see, lots of things to do. Because everything just worked better there. Life was more easy there. I just had this overall feeling and this better vibe there, which made my time there much better, much more special. And what also adds to the overall vibe and this atmosphere were of course the sounds of Australia, and I really miss these sounds. For example, like the train in the city, but also the pedestrian crossing. They also made like a special sound, but of course I can't forget the animals, the sounds of kookaburras, cockatoos, and also magpies. All the sounds, the atmosphere, the overall vibe, the lifestyle there, being so close to the ocean and just enjoying time at the Opera House, at the beach, in the city. This made my time so special there, and the overall atmosphere, and this is what I really miss, and it was really amazing, and it's so good to think about this, and I just want to go back to Australia. Australia didn't just give me great memories, it really changed how I see life. But yeah, I'm not like the typical German who's like completely different after going to Australia. I'm still the same person, but it still changed how I see certain things, and I'm also a little bit more chilled. And yeah, all the things there were so great. Life was so much better there, more easygoing, and all the things I experienced, all the things I saw there, it was so great. And yeah, these were only 5 things that I really missed. There are many more, and I want to talk about them in the next video, so be excited. And yeah, Australia was just a great time. It's a great country, so everyone who's living in Australia, you're so lucky to live in this amazing country. I hope you liked my video. If so, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Cheers!